car has 4 cylinders.
Wow, this is a beautiful car. Say, is this going to be your first car?
Yeah.
Wow, what are you going to call it?
I'm going to call it my Grandmobile.
Your Grandmobile? Well, hey, my name is Hutch'S Johnson. Would you like to help me figure out the weather?
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. Let's sneak right over here and we'll get it done.
Now, Hutch'S Weather Kit, proudly presented by Luther Family Ford in Fargo, North Dakota. Here's Chief Meteorologist Hutch'S Johnson.
Hello, everybody. I'm meteorologist Hutch'S Johnson joining you from the showroom floor at Luther Family Ford. Ooh, that's a tornado. I wonder what Hutch has on the docket to talk about today with Hutch'S Weather Kit. Harper Berlin. Harper, step on out here and tell us a little bit about yourself. First of all, where do you go to school?
I go to school at Mapleton.
And then what do you like to do when you're not at school?
I like to do soccer and play with my dogs.
Okay, you are a soccer fan. Favorite soccer? And you like dogs? I like dogs. Pedro is my buddy. All right, and anybody you wanted to say hi to before we get started?
I guess all my family.
Okay, well, give them all a big wave. And today's topic, as you would guess, has to do with tornado safety. Step over here, and why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what you're seeing here?
You see kind of like a tornado that is picking up some debris.
Very good. That's exactly what you see here. Now, tornadoes are usually pretty small compared to the storm, so not all of us will ever even see a tornado in our lifetime. So don't be overly afraid. It's important, though, if you do see one or a warning is issued, that you know what to do, right? So why don't you help me tell folks that are watching what they can do to stay safe? Go ahead, Harper.
First, if you see a tornado warning, you should stay calm.
Okay, that's right. We don't want to worry about our toothbrush or our homework or nothing like that. Stay calm and remember step 2. What's step 2?
Step 2 is find a sturdy structure.
Very good. Now, when you do find a sturdy structure, what should you do then?
You should bring all your family or any of your pets in that and get them in there secure.
Very good. And you want to get to that lowest floor. And then what's number 4?
Find a central room.
And then I like to say walls, 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 because I want you and your family to put as many walls between you and the storm as possible. Let's talk about a sturdy structure. I want you to examine all of these different structures here and tell me which one you think might be the most bestest to seek shelter in. Would you go to a porta potty? Maybe not. How about a straw house?
No.
Which one do you think is the one that will offer the most protection? Go ahead and step back out here and point to it.
I think C.
Number C.
Like, it's like in the ground and like you probably have more space, so you'd have like more like walls inside, so you could be more safe.
That's exactly right. Okay, so manufactured homes, mobile homes, they are not necessarily attached to the ground, so finding something that is really important. Now, once you're in that home, why don't you tell people what you see here? Tornadoes, by the way, can cause winds over 100 miles per hour, and then there's flying junk in the air. So tell people what you see here.
I see some trees. I see some trees flying, and it's even picking up a cow.
Okay, so the cow and the tree might be flying towards your home at speeds of greater than 100 miles per hour. Do you want to be by that window looking outside?
No.
No, not at all. So a frame home does offer good protection because it can help stop some of this debris from hitting you. And now, go ahead and tell everybody something else about being at your house. What do you see there is the best?
A basement is the best because when you're underground, when the wind hits into your house, the stuff is most likely not going to go into your basement, like underground. It's just going to stay up on main level.
Excellent explanation. The debris is at ground level, so if you do have a basement, that's best. Now, if you don't have a basement, that's okay, but you want to be in an interior room and put as many walls between you and that storm as possible. Review real quickly the steps again. Number 1 is what?
Stay calm.
Number 2 is what?
Find a sturdy step.
Number 3 is what?
Get to the lowest floor.
You got this. Do number 4.
Find a central room.
Very good. Harper, that's wonderful. Now let's take a look at the radar and test what you've learned. Tell people what you're seeing on this radar display out in Pennsylvania on this day.
Hutch, I see a few, like, storm warnings.
Okay, so these yellow ones are thunderstorm warnings, and most tornadoes come from severe thunderstorms, but not all severe thunderstorms have tornadoes. So if a warning is issued, you should be paying attention to the weather so that you can take those steps that we talked about. Does that sound good?
Yes.
All right, you did an absolutely magnificent job. Now, if you had friends that wanted to help Hutch figure out the weather, how would you tell them that they could sign up?
It's easy to sign up. First, you can go to Luther Family Ford, or you can visit hutchesweather.com/weatherkit.
That's right, hutchesweather.com/weatherkit. Give me 5, Harper. You did an outstanding job